Last night on MasterChef Australia,
Come on, Aussies, let's go!
the Australian-themed invention test saw Marion serve up the best dish,
It's extraordinary. It is great.
while Carrie, Jimmy and Peter served up the three worst.
This competition's just got that much harder.
Tonight, they go head-to-head in the fight of their lives
This is a pressure test like no other.
as they hit the ground running in Melbourne
I am a Melbourne boy and I am so excited.
in a race to recreate Stephanie Alexander's classic dish.
I don't want to be in a pressure test, but if there's one you want to be in, this is the one.
And for one amateur, the MasterChef journey will end.
Stephanie, it's a tough decision.
It is a tough decision.
One of them is not returning to Sydney. Who is it going to be?
I woke up early this morning. I just wanted to take a bit of time, get myself into the zone. I find myself in the pressure test today with Jimmy and Peter, following yesterday's modern Australian invention test.
It's not one of your best. The rice pudding's gluggy and heavy.
It's a bad dish, and for me, it is the worst dish you put up in this competition. Not cooked.
Today I have to focus and I have to remember why I'm here, and I'm not prepared to give this up, and I'm not prepared to walk away without a fight. I am conscious of the fact that I am 34. I'm a human resources consultant. I've spent the majority of my career working in an industry that I haven't enjoyed, and I want to work as a chef so badly. I'd really like to stay on to work towards that food dream here in the competition.
I have woken up alive and ready to take this on. I'm here for a reason. I absolutely live and breathe food, and I love cooking. I'm 29 years old, I'm a lawyer, and I want to change in my life. I want to pursue my food dream, and that is to one day have my own restaurant. I'm not going home today. It's too early, I've got too much to learn, and I've got too much to show these judges.
I'm sitting here right now, and for the first time I'm thinking it could be over and it's time to get serious. I want to start my restaurant. I want to be able to take the skills that my family have given me, growing up with all these wonderful different flavors, wonderful different spices, and take it to the next level. We're down to 16 fantastic cooks, and the competition is so tough, but I'm going to fight tooth and nail to be here.
Jimmy, Carrie, Peter, welcome back to the MasterChef kitchen. Today is a big day. In this pressure test, you get the same recipe, the same time limit, and you're cooking to save your spot here in the MasterChef kitchen. Whoever creates the least impressive dish will face immediate elimination.
It's the last chance. Failure means that you might go home.
This isn't going to be any normal pressure test. We have a jaw-dropping surprise for you.
This could mean anything. Multiple steps, multiple layers, multiple cooking techniques. So many things are going through my mind, but this is MasterChef. Anything can happen.
we have brought in a special guest to set the recipe that you will all have to cook today. True icon of Australia's food history. And now, every week, through this person's Kitchen Garden Foundation, she influences a whole new generation. She is the First Lady of Australian food, Stephanie Alexander.
I look over my shoulder and I'm waiting for Stephanie Alexander to come through the door.
There is, however, one disappointment. Stephanie will not be coming to the MasterChef kitchen today.
What do you mean? We're just cooking a recipe? Let down?
Instead, you will be going to Melbourne to cook for her in her own hometown.
I'm absolutely flabbergasted. I mean, I don't want to be in a pressure test, but if there's one you want to be in, this is the one.
You'll need to take these, your boarding pass and envelope. You cannot open this envelope until you arrive in Melbourne. Your dish needs to be plated up by 12 noon. Good luck.
Thank you.
Good luck. Good luck.
Jimmy, Carrie, Peter, we'll see you down in Melbourne. Off you go.
Let's go to the airport, driver.
Arriving at Sydney Airport is hectic. This is a pressure test like no other. We're running through an airport, running through security, no bags. We're running to the plane because we've got to get a dish up quick, smart, in Melbourne.
As soon as we arrive in Melbourne, we run off the plane, run into the car, finally get to open the envelope, which will tell us what we're going to do.
Okay, guys, let's have a look.
Inside is a list of ingredients.
Duck, onions, carrots, celery, garlic. I'm liking this.
$100.
$100.
$100.
And a map. And a tram ticket.
Carrie?
Peter, Jimmy and I will need to source our own ingredients from the Queen Victoria Market and make our way to the Langham Hotel, where we will meet Stephanie Alexander.
We arrive at the Vic Market, doors open. It's all for one, not one for all.
Now it's just going to come down to who gets back first, who puts up the best dish, and the pressure now really begins.
Hi, mate. Pork mince, can I, that 250 grams? Yeah. Once I've got all the meat, it's time to head to the fresh food section to get all my vegetables and my herbs.
One whole duck with the neck attached.
No duck.
No duck. Oh, you got pork? Yes. Can I get 250 grams of pork mince?
I find Carrie buying some pork mince. I think I'll just tag on to that.
Yeah, mate, 260 grams of pork mince and 100 grams of the pork fat.
Do you have spinach? Bunch, English. I got one left there. Yep, take it. The shopping could not be going any better right now. I'm moving quick. I'm sure the other guys are doing a good job as well, so I'm conscious of getting on that tram first.
I'm doing a really good job of finding ingredients and finding ingredients quickly. And I think I'm making good time in the markets.
Do you have like a better one, like a slightly better one?
Even though I have no idea what I'm going to be cooking, I want to make sure all my ingredients are organic. So I've put back so much stuff that I really should have just taken.
That one? Yeah.
One more thing to go. And I've got change, and I'm done. Let's get the hell out of here. We've got to catch the tram to the hotel. I run out of the market to the tram stop. Oh, come on. Tram arrives, perfect timing. I'm looking good.
I have everything I need and cannot find English spinach.
You got English spinach? Sold out.
Okay. This is costing me time, and time I can't afford.
Do you have any English spinach? Okay, thanks. Do you have English spinach? Yeah. Yes, please, please, please. One.
Just one.
Yes.
So I grab that English spinach and I run.
It's a hot day in Melbourne. Got to run under Flinders Street Station, through the tunnel, over the bridge, over the Yarra to the Langham Hotel.
Do you sell pistachio, shelled ones? No, sorry. You don't? Do you know where I could get some from? Anywhere around here?
In the deli, probably.
Deli down there? Thanks very much. Right now, I just feel like I'm running in circles. I'm going around the market. I haven't got all my ingredients. I haven't seen Pete or Carrie. I don't know where they are. They could be finished.
Anyone getting off at Flinders Street?
I don't know where we're going.
Last stop? Okay, thank you.
I'm running in with my bags, hot and sweaty, into the beautiful atrium of the hotel. There's no time to take it all in. I've just got to get up to the deck area.
Peter, welcome to Melbourne. You're the first to arrive. You've obviously used your local knowledge, being a Melbourne boy, to maximum advantage. Now meet the woman, a fellow Melburnian, who'll be showing you a dish today, Stephanie Alexander.
Hi, Peter.
Hi, Stephanie.
I'm Stephanie Alexander. I'm a cook, I'm a food writer, but what I really love best of all these days is enthusing young children through the Stephanie Alexander Kitchen Garden program. Beautiful.
As far as I'm concerned, using fresh, seasonal produce is the only way to go. If you're buying what's in season and hasn't travelled a long way, you're off to a flying start.
Well, let's find out what the dish is that you'll be cooking. Stephanie, let's unveil it.
Okay. The dish is a grilled duck breast, a confit duck neck sausage, crispy little potato crisps, buttered spinach and a little salad, and the sour cherry sauce.
There's a lot going on this plate. Timing is going to be everything today.
Stephanie, I think you better explain some of the elements on that dish.
Well, I guess the duck neck sausage is pretty special, and that is going to be made from the thigh meat of the duck and the pork fat that you've got, plus some pistachios. Then it's cooked very gently in duck fat. The duck breast itself is quickly grilled and then allowed to rest. The potato crisps are delicious, crunchy, very thin. The sauce is beautifully reduced to a glossy finish, and the spinach doesn't have any sand in it.
What is the one thing do you think that Peter will find the hardest?
The timing of it. It all needs to reduce down beautifully so that right at the end you've got this lovely glossy sauce ready to spoon on the finished dish.
Right. There's a lot of little intricate things I'm going to have to get right. Now I just need to get cracking.
When that Flinders Street clock strikes 12 o'clock noon, the dish must be up for tasting. Go.
Good luck, Peter.
Thank you.
Running from the tram to the Langham, I think I'm going in the right direction, but I just want to get there as quickly as I can and start cooking.
There it is.
You sell butter?
Yes.
Unsalted butter?
Yes.
I have no idea where anything is, and I'm missing a few ingredients from my list.
Do you sell unsalted pistachio?
It's a pressure test. Peter's probably got all of his shopping done. I can't see Carrie, and she was ahead of me. Got to get cracking, because I'm probably running last.
I've been to the Victoria markets. I'm at the hotel. I'm ready to cook. As I run out onto the deck, I can see Stephanie Alexander standing in front of me. And I can't help but grin.
Hi, Carrie.
It's so exciting, and what a privilege to have her here.
The first thing I do is cut off the duck neck. I've got to take the skin off the duck neck, clean that up, because that is going to be the sausage casing for the duck neck sausage.
Good luck, Carrie.
Thank you.
The next thing I have to do is remove both the breasts. I have to score them, season them, and leave them aside in the fridge until I need to grill them to finish off the dish. With the rest of the carcass, I've just got to chop that up roughly because all these bones are going to form the basis of the beautiful sauce reduction.
As I run out to the deck, I see the cook stations lined up and I see Peter and Carrie already cooking, and it's like a punch in the stomach. I look up to the clock. I've got an hour and 35 minutes to get this dish plated up.
Peter, how you going?
Yeah, feeling good. I've taken everything off the duck, so breast and all that's in, and I'm about to get the sauce going.
Excellent.
What are you most worried about?
I'm worried about the sauce. I don't make a lot of sauces, so I want to get it right.
How long do you think the sauce will actually take?
A good browning of the bones and the vegetables, I would say probably 20 minutes minimum, as long as you can give it.
All right, Peter, you better get cracking,
Thanks.
and we'll speak to you soon.
Thanks.
I'm having some trouble separating, popping the thigh bone.
Boning the legs here, is that something?
Well, I would just aim to get the bone out of it quickly and not worry too much about finesse at this stage.
Yeah?
Okay.
Because those bones need to be in here.
Yeah.
Okay, so you
should
might
get
be
the breast
taking,
off.
what you're suggesting
get
is you
the
might be taking a
breast.
little bit too long, Carrie.
With the duck, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Carrie, we'll leave you to it.
All right,
Good
thank
luck.
you.
Jimmy, you were the last one in.
I was the last one in.
Do you feel at a disadvantage?
Yes, I feel at a disadvantage, and I really don't want to go home.
I need you to calm down, okay? You cooked me the best curry I've ever had in my life, all right? So give it your best.
Oh, thanks.
Come on, mate.
I've got to blend up the duck meat reserved from the legs, pork fat, pork mince, the cognac, lemon zest. I've got to season it and also add the roughly chopped pistachio nuts. That's going to be the stuffing for the duck neck sausage.
Guys, it's 11 o'clock already. You have 1 hour to go.
Don't forget, guys, someone will be going home at the end of this hour. So you need to cook like your life depends on it, right here in Melbourne.
There's 1 hour to go, and I'm working on the sausage mince. And I'm thinking, I'm actually catching up to everyone. As I'm putting the mixture into the piping bag, I'm praying that George and Gary aren't looking at me. They've said you got to hold it, you got to get a spatula, put it in nicely, fit it in right. I'm running out of time. I take the mixture and I just turn it upside down into the piping bag and shake it in and twist it around. I know it's not the right way, but I have no time. I'm starting to feel the pressure. I've got so many more components, I've got to start.
Now that I've made the filling for the duck neck sausage, I've got to take the duck neck skin so that I can stuff it. I've now got to turn to actually pipe all that sausage mix into the duck neck now that we've got one end tied off, as firmly as you can without tearing the skin.
As I put the pistachios into the blender for the duck sausage, I go, oh no. I've put them in whole. They cannot go in whole. So I have to remove them one by one, which is 5 minutes at this point. I cannot spare.
God.
We want to see your dishes up at 12 noon sharp. That means you have less than 45 minutes to go.
That's right, guys. You're cooking in our hometown and the hometown of that food goddess, Stephanie Alexander. And you're cooking her dish, so come on, do us proud.
I noticed that the duck neck sausage is actually confit, so we've got to cook it at a low temperature for about half an hour in the duck fat. Confing is a really gentle way of poaching food in a fat, so you get a really nice, rich and succulent result.
The processes are definitely piling up on me at this point. Time is running out, and the more aware I am that time is running out, the more stressed I feel.
The next process with the sauce involves taking out the browned bones and the vegetables from the oven. I've got to add some flour into that and some balsamic vinegar for depth. Throw that back in the oven for a couple of minutes just to get the flour cooked off.
You have 30 minutes to go in this pressure test.
I've never seen a bunch of more serious people. The concentration here is amazing. Now you know why we call it the pressure test. Come on, guys, give it your best.
With half an hour to go, this is where multitasking becomes everything. I've got to get it all going now to get it all on the plate by 12 noon.
Jimmy, how you going? You've not got long to go.
I'm really worried about not making it.
You know, you were 16 minutes behind Peter. You're catching up.
This is looking good. This is looking good.
Okay.
I'd give it a bit of a blast.
I'll do that right
Come
now.
on,
Thanks.
Jimmy, let's go. Carrie.
Hi.
You don't look as though you're in a bad place, actually.
Where's the stock?
It's coming.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I'm egging for you now, because that looks absolutely... I don't think I'd do anything different.
That's gorgeous.
I'm really, really happy to hear their feedback.
Peter, I'm loving it. It looks fantastic.
I'm going to be pushing it, but I think it's all
Mate.
there ready to go.
You get on with it. That's
Thank you.
fantastic.
Cheers.
Good to see. You have 15 minutes to go. Remember, what's at stake? Come on.
I've still got the duck breast to go. I throw it straight onto the pan. I've got the potatoes cooking in the oven. The sauce is reducing on the stove. I've got 1,000 things happening, and I've got to start the spinach.
I'm really worried at this point. I don't think I will have enough time to reduce the sauce enough to get the consistency I'm looking for. The flavor's there, but it needs time to reduce.
With just over 10 minutes to go, I checked my sauce. It's looking really thick, too thick. I realise I've misread the recipe. Instead of 2 teaspoons of flour, I've put in 2 tablespoons. For that amount of liquid, too much flour, it's way too thick.
In the last few minutes, I'm just hoping I can finish. I need to cook my potato slices, I need to cook my spinach, and I need to finish the duck breasts, and I still need to finish the sauce. And there's just minutes to go.
It is 5 to 12, and at high noon, this duck battle will end.
Come on, guys, find that last bit of energy to put a beautiful dish up. Come on.
I removed the duck sausage from the confit. It now needs to go into the oven for 15 minutes. I don't have 15 minutes. So I decide to put it on the stovetop and brown it off.
Now's time to be plating up and getting it all right. I've got my duck neck sausage out of the oven. It's got enough colour. Ideally, I would have liked to have given it more time. I have to get it all on the plate.
Guys, you have 1 minute to go. Come on.
That's right, make us proud. You're in Melbourne, come on.
I feel like I've done really well in this challenge. I've been under control, and then in the last minute, it all goes haywire. I drop a knife.
Oh, shit. Don't panic.
I hope it's not all falling apart at the last hurdle.
You have 30 seconds to go.
My hands are shaking. I start putting all the components down onto the plate. How am I going to get this right?
Come on, I'm willing you to finish. Let's go. You've got 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Your time's up. Brilliant job. Well done.
Well done, guys.
Time is called. So happy I've done it. I stand back, take a look at the plate.
Oh, I forgot the spinach. Damn it.
And I realise I forgot to plate up the spinach.
Damn it.
I've cooked it. It's ready to go, and it hasn't found its way to the plate. I'm devastated.
It's time for the tasting. I'm the first up to present my dish to the judges. Even though my dish looks good, I hope that my sauce isn't so bad that it's going to cause me to get eliminated.
Peter, how's your sauce?
Look, you can probably see it's thick.
Did you thicken the sauce?
Yeah. In the rush to get everything done, I might have put too much flour in.
Aha.
Thank you, Peter.
I've done the best I could have done today. I couldn't have cooked this dish any better. With that in hand, there's always that feeling inside that, have I done enough?
The sauce is a real letdown. It's gloopy, gluggy, floury. It doesn't look nice at all.
I find the duck neck sausage well seasoned, and I particularly like the citrus note in it.
He's cooked the duck perfectly. It's nice and pink. It's tender.
That duck is impeccable, really juicy. He's got some great colour on the skin. I just hope that sauce isn't going to cost him his place in this competition.
As I walk towards the judges, the longest walk, it seems. So many things go through my mind at this point. This is a big moment.
Well, Carrie, do you think you've got all the components that you should have on the plate?
No, and I'm kicking myself about the spinach because I had it done.
Thank you.
Thank you. I don't know how they're going to view the other elements, but there's an element missing, and that cannot be ignored.
The sauce is thin and insipid and totally lost on that plate.
I worry more about the sausage. It doesn't have a lovely smooth texture.
I actually like the flavour. I think she seasoned it well. It's got some nice little notes in there. It's just the wrong texture. It's the wrong consistency. The duck breast itself is cooked really well. It's lovely and pink, but I think she's done a good job there.
I mean, it's concerning that the spinach didn't make it on the plate, but is it that concerning?
Well, it's part of the dish.
You know, we call it a pressure test for the reason. The reason is you've got to get everything right. You've got to multitask. You haven't really got enough time for any missteps, for any problems. That's what's happened to her, I think.
Walking into the tasting room, I'm really nervous. I have absolutely no idea how the other two have gone.
Jimmy, I've never seen you look so nervous. You developed all these nervous tics. You're shifting and shuffling about.
You just don't know what it's like to be in these shoes till you are in these shoes. I don't want to be in a pressure test ever again.
You came from well behind. Let's see if you've made up enough ground to make the difference.
Thank you. Thanks.
Thank you.
That duck neck sausage just kicks. It's well seasoned. There's big notes of citrus. There's pistachios.
I think it just fills your mouth with lots of lovely flavour.
I don't know if anybody noticed, but my spinach was gritty.
Yeah, mine was a bit gritty as well. You look, certainly for me, that is absolutely the duck neck sausage of the round. That is definitely the source of the round. One other thing I think we need to note, there's no way that this duck was cooked anywhere near as well as Carrie's duck.
I suppose the question is that sauce and is that duck neck sausage good enough to keep Jimmy in the competition?
Stephanie, it's a tough decision.
It is a tough decision, but look, I'm going to leave the decision to you guys.
Thank you so much for sharing your insights into how they went. Thank you, Stephanie.
See you later.
See you
Great to see
later.
you. Thank you so much.
Stephanie.
Bye.
Thank you.
Peter, Carrie, Jimmy, for two of you, your dream of becoming the next Australian MasterChef will still be alive. But for one of you, the dream is about to end. Peter, Carrie, Jimmy, today was a day when really that old truism that you can't judge a book by its cover came true. Jimmy, that duck breast was overcooked. However, your sauce had a wonderful depth of flavour and was glossy. And that duck neck sausage had all the flavour, seasoning and texture that we were looking for. Carrie, on the downside, your duck neck sausage was grainy, your sauce was thin, and your spinach was missing. The positive was the hero of the dish. That duck breast was beautifully tender. Peter, the presentation of your dish was spectacular, but the sauce was claggy. If you leave today, Peter, how are you going to feel?
I'll be absolutely gutted if I leave today. I feel I've grown so much into this. It's a really intense process. You question yourself constantly, you question your abilities, And then, you know, you have a breakthrough and you feel like, I'm good enough to be here.
Peter, why? I mean, you're a lawyer, you're obviously successful. Why food? Why is food the one thing that you set your heart on?
Food's the thing that puts this smile on my face. It's how I grew up. It's family. Everything I do in my life revolves around food.
Have you done enough? Have
Today?
you done it today?
I think I've done enough today.
Thank you,
Thank you, Peter. Carrie, you look quite down. Your shoulders have slumped. Not feeling good?
I mean, this is it. There's a lot resting on the decision that you guys are about to make, so...
Big day today.
Very big day today.
Didn't go as well as you planned?
I'm the only one who did not complete every element on the plate because I did not put that spinach on.
That's right.
And if it comes down to that, I'm never going to forgive myself.
How would you feel if you went home today?
I don't even want to think about it. I just don't feel I've reached the potential I know I'm capable of.
You doubt yourself a lot, don't you?
Yeah.
Why?
I do. One of the reasons I have taken a long time to make this change in profession is because of that doubt I have, and I don't know why, because I'm confident in so many ways in my life.
I saw a different Jimmy today. Yep. A serious, nervous, determined. Why?
Because I don't want to leave. And that's as simple as it gets. I just don't want to leave. I want to be here. I want to continue on.
Jimmy, do you deserve to stay here?
I believe I deserve to stay in this competition.
One of the three of you could be Australia's next MasterChef. But for one of you, the dream is about to end. Peter. You're still in the competition. Carrie and Jimmy, it comes down to you two and the dish you cooked.
Today, I had a hard time. I think there is a real possibility that I'm going.
I feel sick in the stomach. I've a 50% chance of going home and ending my dream in this competition.
Carrie, I'm sorry, but you're out.
Carrie, where are you going to take this now? What are you going to do going forward?
I'm going to do exactly what I told you. I'm going to knock on doors and get myself into a kitchen and start working and start learning and continue this training that I've started here in MasterChef.
It's exciting to hear that, you know, you just want to become a chef. Because I've always just wanted to become a chef.
Yeah.
I've had no desire to do anything else in life. And if you love it and you feel it there, you're going to succeed. Some parting words?
We agreed no tears when we started this challenge. This has really brought all of us together, and she's fantastic.
I'm sad to see Carrie go.
Thanks, Pete.
I know you're going to do it, though. And we'll miss you in the house.
Miss you too.
But we'll be rooting for you in the outside world.
Thanks. Oh, so much is going through my mind, but I can't thank each of you enough for this opportunity, the experience, the motivation, the encouragement.
Well done, Carrie. You are coming leaps and bounds.
It's something I'll never forget, and
It's just been invaluable, and you guys, well done. Keep going.
Carrie, it's time to leave the MasterChef competition. Thank you. It's time to say your goodbyes.
Thank you, guys.
I really, really do not want to go. Do not want to go home now. As hard as it is to be faced with this, it's not over.
Peter, Jimmy, today has been a day of surprises. There's one more surprise to come. You thought you came here to cook for a day. But actually, you're here to cook for the week.
Oh, wait.
But you won't be here alone.
Everyone's here.
That's great. The doors are pushed open and the 13 other contestants run in. I knew there was something more to this. We've got a week in Melbourne.
You're our top 15. You're here for the week. Go. Enjoy the city.
It's fantastic to be home, and I cannot wait to get in my own kitchen and put up beautiful food for the people I love most in the world.
Welcome. Missed you.
I feel really positive about my future. Becoming a chef is the single most important thing in my life now, next to my family and friends. It's what I want to do. It's what I know I need to be doing. I feel it here.
It's something I'll have forever, and as much as I don't want it to be over, I'm so happy to be home with you guys. Our little MasterChef.
I've changed my life, and I don't think you can take away anything more than that.
Tomorrow night on MasterChef Australia,
Welcome to the historic laneways of Melbourne.
Marion faces off against celebrity chef Frank Kimura and his 2 signature dishes.
I just don't know how I'm going to get everything done.
Does she have what it takes to outcook one of the giants of the Australian food world?
For the home cook, she's pretty bloody good.
Yeah.
This could really stuff me up.
And be the first amateur to topple the pro?
It's going to come down to the flavour, and that's what's making me really nervous.
With immunity up for grabs, the stakes are high.
I love it. We've got a fight on our hands.
Maybe I might just pull this off.